Welcome to Crafts of the Law. Today I will be making Dan Hand from the PlayStation game Medieval 2. Dan Hand is a form Daniel Fortescue, the main character of the game, can take by removing his head and putting it onto one of the green scuttling hands on the ground. This allows Daniel to find treasures and solve puzzles. I'm not the first person who have attempted to make this form of Daniel Fortescue come to life. There is even a really cool 3D file which you can download. I'll leave a link in the description box below for you to check out. And whilst you're there, don't forget to like, subscribe and ring the notification bell for future content. Let's start by making the hand first. For this, I will be using a hand casting kit. For the casting to work, it says it needs 2 adult hands. It's a good thing I have 2 of those. And now let's focus on the casting. Okay, I guess this is how the magic was meant to be done. Let's take a closer look. This is the first time I used the casting kit, and I'm pretty impressed with how much detail it captured. All the wrinkles and folds of my skin. It looks great. Even this hole here, although I don't think I have that on my arm. The hand doesn't stand on its own, so for support I will use, another part of the pole of the broken standing lamp that I used in one of my previous videos. It fits perfect. I really hope this hand doesn't take on a life of its own. Okay, that was some foreshadowing. But I do wonder if I'm still in control. Let's see. Okay, so this hand won't get a 5.5 star rating on IMDb. But I do need it to disappear from the scene, just for now. So that I can get on with making the armature of the head, with a lot of aluminium foil, as always. I'm just squishing and shaping the aluminium foil in my hands, trying to invoke the spirit of Dan. But for some reason it ended up looking a little bit more like the skull of E.T. Anyways, I fixed it off camera. Now it looks more like Daniel's skull, from all sides. However, it's missing an eye. This ping pong ball is the perfect fit. But I have an idea. I want my Daniel Fortescue's eye to light up. I have another one of these USB lights, just like the one I used in the Choo Choo Charles video. It should fit perfect. But first, it's time for surgery. After that super gruesome encounter with the pliers, the light is in, and it works. It's time to get my hands dirty with some clay. This time of the year, the easiest way to get to the clay is to just scare it out of its packaging. It's frightening how easy it is. And now let's start covering up the armature. First, starting with the eye sockets. Then on to covering up the rest of the exposed foil. Then on to adding more details around the eyes. I'm grazing the clay here where I want to walk out the gum sections. And doing a little bit more work on the cheekbones. And of course, making a nose. I thought the head resembled a little bit more like Rat's skull, but evidently not. And with that, Daniel's skull was done. It's time to put him down, just to pick him back up again. as I have done most of the work on the hand off camera, adding some additional veins and a bit more detail around the fingers. It's time for him to dry. So whilst he dries, let's talk about Patreon. I have set up a Patreon account where in exchange for your support you can get an early glimpse of the project, vote on what you would like to see me make next, and get your name engraved into the end of my videos. So consider becoming part of the cult of the law. Off camera, I spray painted the hand with some green primer. I thought it will do great as the base for the additional greens that I'm about to apply. Or will it? You see, I painted on some lighter green, then I wiped it away. Then I painted on some darker green and wiped that away. I kept repeating this over and over again. Eventually I ended up with something that looked more like Hawk's hand. I think we could ask the expert. Yeah, I'm not even sure either. So it's time to make this skull become Daniel's skull. Using the largest brush that I was comfortable with, I used Noir Black to go around in the eye sockets, and I used a smaller brush for the nose. It started to look more Danish, although I thought highlighting the bumps and the grooves on the skull would look even better. So I painted the entire skull yellow before wiping most of it away with a wet wipe. It looked okay. Wasn't great, just okay. So I thought maybe a bit of oil wash might do the trick. I used yellow ochre and burnt sienna wash generously all over the skull, and we ended up with this. I'm pretty pleased with the oil wash results. A couple of things that do need touching up. Also, we are missing some teeth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to be exact. It's reverse tooth fairy time. And with that, the teeth were in place. Now it's time for the eye. Eyes are the mirror to the soul, so if I bounce the ping pong ball, which is meant to be the eye of Dan, then it should bounce back the soul of Dan into the ping pong ball, which then becomes the eye of Dan, like this. So with the eye of Dan in my hand, it was time to get the eye of Dan into skull of Dan. And with that, let's get on with the reveal. Huge thank you to my first ever patron and chosen of the law, Guy Key Strange. And there he is, Dan Hand from the game Medieval 2. I think I really did a great job on this one. I really like it. I like the smile and I like the shiny eye. But this is going to be the last time you see him on the channel, as he's going to his new home. He's a birthday present. Happy birthday, you know who you are. And whilst we are on the topic of celebrations, thank you so much, Kaiki Strange, for becoming the first patron of the channel and thus gaining #1 position of the Chosen of the Law. Thank you so much, Kaiki. Really appreciate it. And I also appreciate all 299 subscribers who at the point of recording of this video have pressed the subscribe button and you keep coming back to watch my videos. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If you are one of the 99% who have seen this video, which has reached 52,000 views, but you haven't subscribed yet, please press the button below. It is free. Whilst you're down there, if you like this video, like the video, and also let me know your thoughts about, you know, the last 5 chapters. What do you think? What can I change? Do you want to see? What do you want to see? you want to see more of me during the video? Do you want to see something else? What do you want to change? Do you like the music? Do you want to change up the music? Let me know. Yeah, I think that's it for today. Until next time. Happy Halloween.